Yes, gang, it's right. That's right. It's Poppy's other workshop. Hey, gang, Poppy here. As you can see, we're in the computer room. I want to talk to you about getting rid of cable television. Not the internet, just the television portion of that. Signals coming over, the coax to your house. There, that's better. There, I brought you in so you can see more of my wonderful physiognomy. Okay, so you decided you want to get rid of the cable TV part of your bill from, I don't know, Mediacom or Cox Cable or, whoever, gives you internet and TV over the coax. Now, it's true that as soon as you get rid of those TV tuners, and all that for watching cable TV, you're not getting right up to the minute network TV. Your ABC, your NBC, your CBS, and those channels like History and Discovery and TLC. You're not going to be getting them live. And, well, hell, frankly, the three networks, from what I've seen in the listings on the Roku tuner for various channels, carrying old TV shows. Well, hey, Paramount Plus, right? That's a pay. That's a pay service, right? And they've got all kinds of CBS stuff. And, it's the latest stuff and all that, but talk about boring and vapid shows. The same with NBC. Their entertainment shows lately are garbage. ABC, well, they were always garbage, so, what's worse than garbage? Yeah. Now, you want to watch TV shows, episodes of TV shows, your Roku tuner, right? They give you all kinds of old TV shows. Things like Bewitched, Mad Men. Yeah, Mad Men. Free. Yeah. Hell on Wheels. I haven't seen Breaking Bad on any of these free channels, from Roku. And as for the ones that you have to pay, we've got Paramount and Peacock. You would think, paying for Peacock, we could get some NBC shows that aren't 20 years old. Maybe we could get the news live and not chopped up into little 2-minute segments that somebody out there decides, oh, they have to see the flowers in Washington. Screw the flowers in Washington. Okay. Now, you get rid of cable TV service. Bang, that's about $100 a month. All right. Now, your cable service, who's now just your internet provider, can try and get nasty. You know, they may want to meter the throughput on your modem. If you don't have an old service contract with them, I mean, really old, ours here is oh, as old as 1998 here. And there was no throughput metering in the contract. And if it's not in that contract, the big company can't do it to you. You know, they can't screw you extra deep unless it's in the contract. You know? Now, one thing they can do, unfortunately, is slow down your connection because of those two weasel words in the description of most internet services, up to. Meaning they don't have to give you the internet speed they promise you because there's those two little weasel words, up to a certain speed. They do that. They do that. Now, you could replace a whole bunch of what comes over the TV. You could replace a whole bunch of what comes over the TV portion of a coax, connection to cable TV and internet with channels on the Roku tuner, right? Yeah, still not gonna get the show you want to watch live at the time because they're just not doing it. I think it may be because of contracts. They contractually obligated to do it for cable TV, but not for anyone else. Yeah. But, I mean, I've been binging, semi binging, watch 2 or 3 episodes in a row. I go, oh, I'm tired of this. Anyway, 3 shows I've been watching in, rotation or Farscape, Lex, and well, I pretty much gave up on Andromeda. I mean, Andromeda, they seem to have carried the Gene Roddenberry ethos to its stupidity, its fully stupid conclusion. I mean, Andromeda is totally unfocused, and it seemed to be special effects driven with the plot twist dartboards. What the bad guy this week does, bounty hunter, thief, whatever. All right. Another dartboard for what weapon, or what goes bad with the ship, if the ship got, lonely. Okay. Now, There's Farscape. Okay? Farscape to me, if you've heard of the 100 Monkeys at 100 typewriters, in 100 years, they'd bang out some Shakespeare. Farscape is 1,000 monkeys on 1,000 different combinations of mind-altering drugs at 1,000 word processors and throwing their crap at each other, and someone collecting up the pages, tacking them along the wall so that the producers can take their darts and go, it says hero goes down to surface of blob of shit. I mean, it's that bad. Then there's Lex. If you watch Lex and you think anything in his production, anything they say, anything they do, any of the props seems a little bit erotic, then you need to open your eyes much wider because Lex is all about erotic and weird. I mean, this ain't your normal eroticism. This is some really, really sick shit. And these three shows, Lex, Farscape, and Andromeda, all from the same 6-year period, from like 98 through 2004. All right. Strange. I mean, obviously they wanted people using drugs to enjoy their show because I haven't found the right drug combination where I can really understand either of these shows. And I guess living the clean life like I do now, sort of handicaps my ability to enjoy the 2000 to 2005 seasons of TV. Then there's an older show from the 70s, Battlestar Galactica, the Lauren Green Battlestar. They did not respect the genre. Otherwise, why would they have the Battlestar Galactica meeting the devil on a planet? Oh, Patrick McNee, he did a good job of playing the devil, but totally out of place. No respect for the genre. ah. Searching after the ability to watch Roku on this screen over here now. I moved it from there to here. I bought this. It's a Vivitar HDMI to USB video capture stick. I do not recommend it. Maybe if you have, I don't know, a Vivitar camera, you get some software so you can actually see, what's going through this stick into your computer. Now, I downloaded a whole bunch of programs said that they would let me watch what was coming through that adapter. None of them would work. The worst of them said, you have the wrong flavor of computer. We want you to be using 10 or 11. Bullshit. They're trying to force new technologies, more advanced spyware up your skirt. Now, I was running Roku signal through that into this computer here, and the only way I could see it was to fire up UCam 3.5. I could see the little itty bitty picture, and I could record. So I could time shift Manchester versus Arsenal, right? That's one thing you can always find on a Roku channel, free, live, up to date live, right? Is soccer games. Unfortunately, I just don't care who wins, in a soccer game. You know, just don't. And, shows like, say, Mad Men. I can get that through the Roku tuner. Actually, it's right here next to the camera I'm pointing at you through. I can get that on a Roku channel. Well, a channel going through the Roku tuner. But, you know, it's old. Not that it's bad, but I have seen Mad Men up to here. I mean, after it ended and they were still running it, for a while on AMC in the mornings. Sunday morning. Uh, just at get up and get ready to go to church time and running Mad Men. Yeah. I don't know about them. Anyway, Mad Men seems to have disappeared. Breaking Bad, they bust that out every once in a while. Or at least they were until the end of Better Call Saul. So they got no reason to run Breaking Bad to remind you that Better Call Saul is a prequel to, you know. But you can get plenty to watch without having to buy anything but a Roku tuner. As long as it'll plug into your TV HDMI input. You do have HDMI input on your TV, don't you? Well, you would need that. Now, okay, here you see all right, that's the monitor for the computer I'm recording on. This is another monitor. I just got this recently. It's a scepter. Yeah. These are help if I. Hey gang, Poppy here. As you can see, the light I'm recording by is this stuff coming in through the window. It's February 25th, 2023. And let me show you a little bit of the great blizzard in Northern California of 23. You see all this white stuff on the ground and in the trees? That's what you call snow. I mean, I know in Alaska and Canada and Minneapolis, they say, that's not snow. Yeah, well, hey. So you see, put you back on your base. Put you back over here. So as you can see, the Scepter monitor works good for HDMI viewing, like the Roku. And that was me. It's Poppy's Workshop, California Blizzard 2023, Episode 1. I feel safe in using that to illustrate how decent this monitor is because it's my face, my channel. And I give myself permission to use my face to promote my channel or as a technical illustration tool to technically illustrate what I'm talking about. Now, so if you're thinking about getting rid of the cable TV portion of your cable bill, and you can live without all those news programs because you're not going to get them live nor unchopped up. They'll always be chopped up. Idiot posting it to YouTube or wherever is always going to go for this 2-minute portion that illustrates the soapbox they're on. Anyway, so if you're thinking of getting rid of the cable TV bill, it can be done. And you can do it for no extra money every month after you pay for a Roku tuner and plug it into your TV. If your TV has HDMI input. You can get tons and tons of TV. Of course, it's a lot like the Rolling Stones song. You can't always get what you want. Anyway, good night from California.